everyone, welcome back. Playing some MTG Brawl with Chandra, Torch of Defiance at the helm. This hand looks alright. We got 2 lands and some playables. Looks like we're squaring off against Tatyova Benthic Druid. One decides to mulligan down to 6, and looks like they're going to stay at 6. So we draw a third land. A third land is very good. We'll lay down a mountain and pass the turn. Merfolk Branchwalker coming into play for our opponent. When it enters the battlefield, it explores. So we are playing Chandra, Torch of Defiance, 2 red for a 4 loyalty Planeswalker. +1, exile the top card of your library. You may cast it. If you don't, Chandra deals 2 damage to each opponent. Or +1, add red to your mana pool. Or -3, Chandra, Torch of Defiance deals 4 damage to target creature. And the -7, you get an emblem with whenever you cast a spell, this emblem deals 5 damage to any target. So probably one of the best red Planeswalkers ever printed. It's probably in like the top 5 most powerful Planeswalkers ever printed, at least as far as standard play. So, very, very good Planeswalker. Let's see. Against the blue-green deck, do we want to use the Dire Fleet Daredevil just yet? Opponent revealed a land with the Explorer. I'm going to put this Dire Fleet Daredevil down just because I really feel... Yeah, the Dire Fleet can block the Merfolk Branchwalker because of the first strike, and that'll really save us a lot of damage. The loss of tempo that we would run into by not playing anything right there, I think, would be pretty significant. So, even though we're not getting full value off the Dire Fleet, I think it's still better that way. So, this Merfolk Branchwalker just got pumped up off of the Hadana's Climb. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Then if that creature has 3 or more counters on it, transform Hadana. And on the backside, it's going to add 1 mana or pay 3. Target creature you control gains flying, gets +X/+X, where X is its power. Ooh. That is pretty good. Love to get rid of that thing sooner rather than later. Alright, so I think we'll take the hit this turn. We'll get Hazoret's Monument down. That'll make it more efficient for us to cast our creatures. Plus we get the looting effect, which we may need. Jadelight Ranger coming in for our opponent. So it's going to explore, then explore again. They catch a Thematic Compass, and then they reveal Thematic Compass twice. So opponent's going to put a 3rd counter on the Jadelight Ranger. It's now a 5/4, and that flips their land over, which is not the best. But we do catch our 4th land. I think that means it's Chandra time. So if we play Chandra, then we can shoot down this Jadelight Ranger. If the opponent wants to take the line of paying 4 to tap out and give the Merfolk Branchwalker flying to kill our Chandra, I think that's fine. That means that they're not furthering their board in some other way, so I think that'll be all right. So shoot the Jadelight Ranger. And then, of course, if they want to use their mana in some other way, we should just be able to block the Merfolk Branchwalker with the Dire Fleet Daredevil, unless something else happens, but Thematic Compass for our opponent. I can't remember if I left Blood Sun in this deck or took it out. We could use it, though, because opponent's about to have some pretty nasty utility lands. Okay, so yeah, they're gonna give the creature flying and assumingly kill Chandra. Yep, coming into the Chandra. We draw a land. We could just shoot their creature down. Well, it's only a 3/2. I don't think that they would pump it again. We could shoot it down with the Burning Sun's Avatar. That's not a terrible idea. I think I like that. That'll do some nice tempo things for us. So let's play the Burning Sun's Avatar. Do we want to discard? I think we do. The Burning Fist Minotaur is all right. I mean, we could cast it for 1 mana, but I think we could do a little bit better. We get a Harsh Mentor. Not the worst thing. Opponent does have some... opponent's utility lands. The Harsh Mentor should get them pretty good. So hit our opponent for 3 and then kill their Merfolk Branchwalker. And then we'll go to combat and get in for 2 with the Dire Fleet Daredevil. So opponent goes down to 25. We're in a decent position. Opponent's got a chance to climb back into it right here. But if they don't have much, then we could definitely shift ourselves into the lead on our next turn if our opponent doesn't have anything big right here. So let's see what they have going. Tatyova Benthic Druid coming into play. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain a life and you draw a card. The life gain will slow us down a little bit, so opponent's going to gain a life and draw a card right there. Also, the card advantage. The card advantage could be a little bit troubling. Uh-oh. Is Thematic Compass... Ooh. The compass just flipped over. Bonded Horncrest. We should play the Harsh Mentor, because then if they start using all their lands, then... Do we want to draw and discard? Man, I don't really want to discard any of these cards. Forerunner finds our Atali, which is really nice. I guess we get rid of the Demon War. The opponent hasn't really played a lot that requires a 5-mana kill spell. There's a Glorybringer. Glorybringer is a good thing. We do need to watch out for Essence Scatter. I think we'll be better off just trying to slam this Glorybringer right here. Do we want to discard again? I'm going to say no. And now we can do some stuff. So exert the Glorybringer, swing with the Burning Sun, and swing with the Dire Fleet. Shoot down the Tatyova. So opponent's going to use their Spires of Oriska, but they will take 2 damage off of the Harsh Mentor. So one thing I've noticed about this format is there are a lot more activated abilities than there are triggered abilities, and I think that's based on what's available in the standard card pool. In Commander, most creatures tend to have triggered abilities, especially a lot of enter the battlefields type of stuff, so something like Harsh Mentor isn't necessarily the best in Commander, but it actually looks pretty solid in Brawl because there are so many activated abilities floating around. And opponent lays down a Sandworm Convergence, funny card, gets to make a 5/5 worm at the end of their turn. Creatures with flying can attack you or a planeswalker you control at the beginning of your end step, make a 5/5 worm. Yeah, that's pretty good. Do we want to play that land just yet? I am not sure. We won't be able to get that through. We won't be able to get that through. We could swing in with the Burning Sun's Avatar and probably force a block. I'm not expecting removal in our opponent's colors, so I think we're just going to start laying down creatures like crazy. Let's lay down this Bonded Horncrest. We will loot. As much as I really want to play the land, we'll keep trying to find our way into gas. Ooh, that's an on-crop crasher. That is huge. We'll go no discard right there. We're going to exert the on-crop crasher and make that worm not able to block, and that's going to get a lot... Oh, crap, I forgot to attack with all our other things. Well, that was just awful. Oh, that was bad. That's a misclick. Opponent goes down to 15. Oh, man, they should be so much lower than that. They would have taken, what, 10 more? Yeah, 10 more. They'd be at 5. Shaper Sanctuary. Whenever a creature you control becomes a target of spell or ability, you may draw a card. Return all non-land permanents target player controls the... Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. Wow. Alright, the punts are real. Play this land. If we get 2 more lands... we can use River's Rebuke against our opponent, so we just need to hang out for a little while and try to find some lands. So in that case, we'll lay down the Hazoret's Monument, and we're going to try to cycle our way into a few more lands. Right here, we'll play the Forerunner of the Empire. That'll be the most mana efficient. We will discard. Discard the... I guess we'll discard the Bonded Horncrest, since it doesn't look super effective against the worms. Put a Tali on top of our deck. We are at exactly 7 cards in hand. Ooh, the Immortal Sun for our opponent. That's going to make Chandra do a whole lot of nothing. Opponent's coming in for 12. We're going to throw a blocker in front. Opponent gets to make another worm. There's our Atali. We'll play Atali, and we'll keep looting. We'll discard the On-Crop Crasher. I do like it, but we do need to get our lands. So there's the mountain that we need for next turn. And in the meantime, we'll play this Harsh Mentor. We want to discard... I don't think I really want to discard any of those cards. I kind of like all of them. And next turn, the blowouts should be real with the Dire Fleet and the River's Rebuke. Opponent's going to need to draw an extra card. Just need to avoid counter magic. So if opponent decide to use their... opponent's going to pump one of the creatures and make them huge. They will lose 2 life off of the Harsh Mentor. So opponent's coming in for 18. It doesn't really matter right here, because if our bounce doesn't work for some reason, then this first worm is still going to hit us for 12. There's nothing we can do about it, and then they could just hit us for 12 again on the next turn. So I think we just take all the damage right here. Really need our opponent to tap out. Oh, nice. I don't think opponent has counter magic. Oh, we could have played the Dire Fleet last turn, actually. I forgot about the 1 cost reduction on the Hazards. Whoops. Man, all the punts this game. Look, playing terribly. It's early in the morning. I probably should wait till I'm awake before I play Magic, but in either case, we'll play this land. We'll play the Dire Fleet Daredevil. We'll discard. I don't think we need the Cultivator's Caravan right now. And here comes River's Rebuke, choosing our opponent, and we're going to bounce all of their stuff. Yeah, how do you like that River's Rebuke, huh? Opponent's going to scry one time with their treasure map. They're going to take 2 off of the Harsh Mentor, and all their stuff gets bounced. Yeah! There's that River's Rebuke for you. No, I don't think we want to discard right here. We'll keep everything. Then we'll get down to the attacking. Atali's going to trigger. Hope we get some good value here. There's a Heart of Kirin. I'm down for that. Opponent's going to use the Spires. They're going to take 2 more off of the Harsh Mentor. Man, I think we've gotten them for like 6 or 8 with just the Harsh Mentor ability so far. Not too bad. And now we're in a pretty good position. Boom! There it is. Opponent's got nothing. Nice. Little bit sloppy, made 2 fairly large mistakes, but we were able to get there. So able to squeak it out. The River's Rebuke set us really far behind, and then when we used it against our opponent, it completely turned the game around on them, so that felt pretty good. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, feel free to comment, like, or subscribe. Thank you for watching.